You know, maybe it makes sense to have followers only chat. Because then, whatever the bot's name was, framed gramophony HGX. Nope, I refuse. I know you do. That's why I'm not doing it. But then, you know, we have DeLuca here. Sup, DeLuca? Thank you for the follow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. It's Thursday. Oh, it's Thursday. That reminds me. What's up? My parents. I've done my duty as a son. I sent them a message and congratulated them to their anniversary. Wedding anniversary. Yup. Anyways, what is new? I'm gonna need to charge a cop that wants to take over a business, and I don't know how much. What's up, Squiddy? I'm missing my backup here. So a grapeseed deputy wants to take over Kaiju, and I have been helping out. Oh, there's the answer. That's the answer. Danke vielmal. Thank you very much. Smiley hearts thingy. That's nice. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna have this open. What is a fair price? I feel like $2 grand. 2.5 grand and putting stuff on a docket. No money. No money. 2 to 4. I mean, the docket post is fairly simple. If there is even one. Oh my fucking god. Stop, bike. The thing is, he's a cop. So he doesn't really have that many expenses. Did you ever get the bike fixed? Nope. This is how we left it. And it hasn't, you know, done any weird things. So, is Cammy's still open? It is. Oh my god, it's Ash. Is an understatement. Well, I'm here for loud music right now. I did plant some weed so we can make some money. Yes. If you type one letter 4 times in a row, it gets deleted. You can't even. So that's why Harris wasn't able to make his username. It's weird. Now the question is, Hoi. I can. On a question. Hoi. So if you're a sub, if you're a mod, Yeah, you just, you know, just be a sub. Bro, for this shit. Yeah, that's totally fair. No, Deep, I don't want to talk to you. Can I even push the door open? I can. Fuck! I mean, hello!
I was like, oh, the door is opening, but there's no human. It must be
Huh.
one of the dogs. No, it's just Hayes on the fucking floor.
Did you just call me a bitch?
Yeah,
But in a really nice way?
pretty much.
Huh.
Bitch.
What? I don't even know why I'm coming here.
The hungry bitch.
Yes, yes. Hmm. Okay. Could I get, please, 2 milk, bacon, and pancakes in a, that full breakfast thingy, please?
What were the drinks?
Milk. Ice, cold milk.
I'm putting ice in your milk. What is your state identification number?
1467.
Just kidding. I already know what it is. I don't know why I asked.
I don't know either.
It's a force of habit at this point.
That's fine. I mean, you kind of only charge me the normal price, so that's nice.
They charge you the normal price.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know. When I said that's nice, I was expecting, different prices.
Gonna come when you least expect it. I gotta get you all like.
Am I fucking unavailable? Is that it? No, I'm busy. Go away. Sorry.
I beat you to it.
Quick. Bye. Moon is great. Moon is super goofy. Okay, let's, I guess we... Okay.
Hello?
Oh, it's Hayes. You try to call me?
Yeah, hi. I was calling about I saw that you work at the wrap shop.
Yes.
And I bought a scooter, like one of them little pizza guys, and they told me that I need to see y'all to get like the pizza logo off it.
Yes, you're gonna need Jasper. I can send
Okay.
you his number, and then you can
Okay.
text him to get an appointment
Okay.
to get that going.
Awesome. Thank you. That would be
Okay,
great.
will do. Have a good one.
Appreciate
Goodbye.
you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Oh my God, why do you sound like that microphone? And microphone. Wasn't smart. Dude, I could be making so much money just from applying standard manufacturer thingies, liveries. They're like 5 grand. Him and the microphone have been having close relationship. Yes, it's when you're hungry, you start nibbling on a microphone because there's like food and everything in a filter. It's great. You? I think that's just how it is. TMI? What do you mean? Oh. Some popped. Some didn't. I guess we're gonna give it a few minutes. Yes, I'm too lazy to go somewhere in the hills or in the woods. I just do that right here because, you know. I think you should be doing it in city limits. See you in the city. Hi, kitty. Goodbye, kitty. Look at all the people showing up saying hello. So a cop wants a business. Yes. So and that's the sad part. Businesses. Kaiju. You remember Alex Zilla from when I was playing Bush? They were the ones that usually came up to Toledo to repair everything. And it seems they're just not around. And it's just this guy, Alan here. So, yeah, he tries to take over the business. But you can't really do much as just an employee, you know? So I said, go get everything in order, figure out what you want to tell them and why you want to take it over. And now we're going to have a meeting whenever. Technically, this could be today. What's up, Pharaoh? No, he's not in trouble. He wants to take it over. It's quite the opposite. And I think they want people that are active in the businesses. This is the FIB. Hands up. You're on the arrest. And they're just the cops. Hear sirens. They're coming. Oh, you little. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate that they're so high up. Oh, never mind. They're not. What's the name of the cop? Alan something, sorry. Alan Chevins? Chevon. Jackson has been non-stop boosting. It's wild. That's a pole. Dirtbag. What? That delivery truck is up to no good. Oh, and I did ask Cammy, Moon's character, to be a realtor as well. I'm honest. I'm on my quest to how do people make money, and it's really just you kind of need to get lucky. Huh. That's not a lot. See, that's Karina's Kari, if you remember. She is the owner. I also don't know if Hayes knows her and vice versa on Onyx. I mean, if there aren't too many people in a time slot, I don't think it's an issue to get hired. If I don't get a realtor job, it's not really the end of the world. Yeah, the thing is so the yokai RP, I only RP yokai if I wonder who that is. Okay. If somebody talks shit, yeah, definitely don't know who that is. And like Jasper. Oh, that's Mash. That's Sonny. It's the one that is boosting with with Jackson. Hey, hello.
Hi, name's Demo. I saw your advert in the directory. I'm wondering about the reps you're advertising.
Yeah, I'm part of the rap shop. At the moment, we can only do the manufacturer liveries. Um, we do take your information regarding custom liveries, which is going to be depending on the model. The manufacturer liveries are $5,000, and custom ones are between 15 to 50. So 15 to 50.
Yeah, well, I'm looking to get my mobile number, my name, sort of like a mechanic symbol on the side of my work van. Nothing too fancy, just a little bit of information, you know.
Yeah, that's possible. That's gonna be, I want to say, 15. There is a minimum price because the custom ones require us to do the work for the printer regardless. So that's why they started at 15.
I mean, yeah, sure, that's fine. I just want to make sure I look a little bit more legitimate.
No, that's I. The only thing that we really don't do is like if you want your face on the hood of the car, that's something we do. But I don't know if you've been to Hayes. They have a livery on their work trucks. Stuff like that is also what we do, which is actually
Yeah,
that's mine. I did that one.
nice one, well done. Yeah, I've seen it. It looks very professional. Don't get me wrong, that looks really good, and that looks good for a company. I'm just looking for something a little bit more plain, I guess. Just depot mobile mechanic, my mobile number. Uh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's possible.
Yeah,
The
something like
main
that. Yeah,
issue is we have problems with getting the vinyl imported. So this is what delays everything right now. I can send you the form that you can fill out for a custom livery request, and as soon as we can start working on it, somebody's gonna get in touch with you.
well, yeah, that would be perfect. If I could start that process as soon as possible, that would really, yeah, help. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll send you that within 30 seconds of ending the phone call.
Okay, well, nice one. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, wonderful. You have a good one.
Bye.
Goodbye. I mean, that would be the easiest money, you know. If only. Oh yeah, it's insta nine grand. It takes me, I don't know, with testing and everything, 30 minutes. You guys see? Oh yeah, there in the corner. Oh, Salty.
Hey there, are you available for a chat?
Of course. Where would you like to chat?
Doesn't matter to me, somewhere private.
Uh, since I love coming up north, you're probably at your house, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in between both of my houses, yeah.
Yeah, I'll drive up there. I'm in the city, so it's gonna take a
Oh,
moment.
you haven't, oh yeah, you have seen my Japanese setup, or haven't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, well come to my original house, the bigger one.
Sure, rich
All right.
person. I'll come to your first house. Yeah.
Alright.
See you soon.
See
Goodbye.
you in a little bit, bye-bye.
Well, that's, between my two houses. Yeah. I'm in my first house. Roger when talks about house. Okay, that's no. Okay, okay, okay. It's my parents, not me. Speaking of, you know, I'm the broke one here. Make sure that you sub, you know, for $4.99. You're getting so many cool emotes. Wow. And pretty sure Founder's Patch is still on the table. See, a castle is nothing special. Oof. I mean, within hours, right? Easy 70. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's with the birds? Laundry needs to be in the line. You know, that's now you can tell that Farah is German. I think it's this. But I don't know what the first house is and what the second house is. Oh. Hello.
Hi. So how have you been?
I've been working before. Where were the house shoes? That means.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Huh. Okay, now, yeah, bonsai, everything. That's good. It's good.
Then I kind of go a little more modern through here. Made the kitchen a lot bigger. I emptied out some of the.
You need to finish putting up your
Yeah,
painting.
just, yeah.
Oh, bedroom, bathroom. Oh, you got rust on your washing machine. Oh my God, that's not good.
Oh, I just happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, panic room.
Yep.
Interesting. You need cameras and whatnot so you can see outside.
Yeah, I do definitely.
And I'm guessing that's the office?
That's the bathroom.
Ah, well. Ooh, big bathtub. Nice. Okay, I'm not tall enough to reach the shelf on the top, so
Oh gosh. So I woke up and I did something I had that DOJ chat is I just kind of blew it off because it was Tammy, right?
it was so funny.
Now, the issue that I have is Franklin. The issue that majority of the executive branch of DOJ has right now is Franklin. Because he is overstepping.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what Franklin thinks.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you know about this, but Billy Sprinkle bypassed everything. He didn't reach out to a lawyer. He didn't reach out to a judge. He didn't reach out to DOC. He didn't reach out to a medical staff. He didn't reach out to anybody except he directly reached out to Franklin, who was his defense lawyer for both of the murder trials.
That makes sense that he gets pardoned by his defense attorney.
Yeah. So he skips everything, goes to Franklin, and Franklin forces a parole hearing for lifers. Well, I don't mind the ones that, are put in for life and they are actually, coming out of their cells and doing things and attempting to reach out to people and, they can show that they're doing those things. I don't have a problem for, hearings like that. But when it's someone like Sprinkle, I have an issue. Especially when he was in prison, he called me multiple times and made threats on my life.
Ah, that's great.
And Franklin knows this. So then Franklin calls for the parole board hearing. Now, there have been parole board hearings previously, and I was involved in some of them as the district attorney to be able to go and say yes or no if I agreed or disagreed. Didn't let people know who needed to know that this was happening, that could come and voice what they felt. It was pushed on so that it could be steamrolled through. Luckily, DOC and our judge that went denied it for the time being and said, after 30 days, this is what we need you to do. And after 30 days, then we'll revisit this. So you know what Sprinkle does? Right after the parole board hearing, he goes back to his cell and goes to sleep.
It has been sleeping ever since, probably.
A few days later, not even a few days later, I think it was 2 days later, Franklin makes a quote-unquote executive decision that he's going to give him parole anyway. DOC responded and said no. Nora was like, well, that just shows how much he respects, a ruling in the way that, how the courts run. Franklin is not making friends anywhere, except for maybe with PD because he's giving them all the money that they want.
Yeah, I don't really see why the mayor has that much power, and
He doesn't.
that the
But
mayor
he
doesn't.
does.
Yeah, that the mayor doesn't give a fuck. Started with taking away the DOJ office.
Yeah. But yet he wants to go into a chat and say how much he wants to do for the DOJ. But what he wants to do is going to, in essence, tear it apart as well. What Adeline is trying to do, I was wanting to do in the district attorney's office. I wanted to get it so that anybody that came in that wanted to go in and become a lawyer would start through with the district attorney's office as a paralegal. They would be taught how things run on both sides. And then once they became a lawyer, they would have the option of staying in the district attorney's office or venturing out on their own. That was my whole thing. That was what I had wanted to do.
I mean, if you're completely new to this, sure. And
Yeah,
those that come
exactly.
in with experience can take another route, but then, you know,
Yeah.
they have experience, so.
But actually, everybody's completely new to a lot of things. So what I'm saying is a lot of people don't know about our VR system. A lot of people don't know how to use our MDW. The issue that we have with people just coming in and not knowing that, but they know law, is then they don't know what the hell they're doing. They may know law, but they don't know what tools that they have to use in their benefit. And that's why I'm saying, you know, they need to go somewhere where there is some form of being taught. Tammy is not the one.
No, Tammy's not, no. Tammy has their own limitations. I'm just kidding. Be nice. Be nice about that.
Yeah. I mean, Tammy wants to do things, but she's just not the one. And then she gets mad when you say something. Because that was like, I said, I can tell you probably what 75% will resolve part of the issue. And that's actually giving, and I know everybody says, oh, I don't want rank, and I don't want this, and I don't want that, but give people a sense of progression, and they'll want to stick around.
Of course. They need
know,
to
and-
work towards a goal and achieve it, and I mean, it's a simple thing in life, you know. Why do we work? Well, to get money and buy the things that we want. So
You don't work to be a lawyer the rest of your life and just a regular little lawyer, who's getting paid
Welcome
whatever
back.
an hour, and who doesn't know how to charge customers.
listen, I'm friendly that way. Not anymore though. Not anymore though. My
Franklin is really bad at it, and he's part of the problem. But now he wants to come in and do what he's trying to do. No, he thinks that he honestly thinks that he's going to leave the mayor's office and come be a judge.
I mean, didn't he wrote something about the way to the bench or something? But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
he
was
was denied before, so
Yeah, and that's why Percy probably got pretty pissed off because of that one little sentence there. None of the justices want him on the bench. And we have issues of our own internally. So
have a question for lawyers who are interested in going to the bench.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I remember when Tammy was trying to do this bar association thing, and I had her in the district attorney's office, and I told her, "You're not running it. You are a member of the district attorney's office. You are not representing the district attorney's office, and if you're running it, then being in the district attorney's office makes you part of representation of my office, and that's not how it's going to be." So she said she
To
would
run
do
it,
hands
no.
off.
No,
The only way that
no,
she can
hell
do
no.
this is to be hands off of district attorney stuff.
I'll be honest. I feel the name that was chosen for that organization is completely wrong.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
they wanted
for
it to be serious. Yeah,
yeah, for lack of a better understanding, it's a union for all the people that have a bar license. That's
Right.
about it, and they can make their frustrations known and suggest things that being pushed to the DOJ, and then they, you know, can see if that is something that should happen or not. So I was never part of this. I was invited with everybody else, and I was at
really?
the meeting when I was at a meeting when they started this. So yeah, I was never part of this. So
Yeah. So did you saw Percy's response, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, my first response after reading the stuff with Franklin was, let's have the meeting in the DOJ office. Oh wait.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think that Adelaide knows this, that there was a DOJ office. So, and there's somebody else that I don't
Well,
have the
the
phone
only
number.
reason it was the D. Let's break this down. It was the judge's office,
Yeah, but
and
we were able to
initially
use
it
it.
was the district attorney's office. Well, the AG, right? So then the district attorney's office got it. So then the DA's office got moved over towards Vespucci area. And then that office just sat there, and I don't know which judge, probably Joy, decided that he wanted that office, so they gave the judges that office. The judges only had that office for about a month before they gave the keys out to the lawyers. And then when Franklin decided to have his mayor's meeting up there while Joy was actually doing judge stuff, that's when Joy put up the key. And then I guess Franklin had a fit, and Joy gave Franklin the keypad number. But that keypad was there to keep the mayor's office out of there because the mayor's office has offices in City Hall. That's where they're supposed to be.
Ah, that's nice.
I don't know why they're not using City Hall.
Well, strong move.
But I mean it's kind of like look at all of us who are magistrates that have been sitting as magistrates forever, but we're the only ones picking up cases. But yet I hear from people like Tammy and other people. They sit and they complain about how shitty the judges are. Well, excuse me. Fuck you. So yeah, the judges are going to start coming back at them like that.
I mean, I get always a response with the three judges at around my time, which is you, Banana, and Percy. So, and when the civil lawsuit that was up for 2 months plus or whatever, which have you read the the hissy fuzz thingy that Franklin did on
No.
there? So Kelly ruled
yeah.
that it's the state that needs to pay, and then Franklin was like, "No, fuck this. The DOJ has more than enough money." And then Kelly was, "Yeah, you don't write in the judges." Go
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
yourself. There's $500 in contempt.
Yeah. Um, this is the stuff that Franklin is doing that's really pissing people off, and he honestly thinks he's going to come and be a judge after he's done with being a mayor. Not happening.
And that's why I don't want to be a judge. Not
Why?
even gonna have that issue.
Why
I
is
am
that?
fine where where I am. So
Yeah, I was like, I get paid shit, and Tammy's sitting there complaining about the judges, and I'm like, we don't get paid shit. What what are you complaining about? I'm like, Tammy, you have like 20 jobs. I was like, and she wants to fix the city, and I'm like, well, maybe the first thing to do is to maybe not have 20 jobs and encourage other people to do those jobs. And she got mad at me. I was like, well, I mean, that's that's how you bring people around and keep them around, is encourage them to do jobs and not take all the jobs for yourself.
Yup.
But yeah, I was one, and then I woke up and I saw this. I haven't been keeping a track of it because, like I said, it was a Tammy thing, so I haven't really been reading this chat. And then when she did that big bomb of adding 50,000 phone numbers, who knows who those people are? I have no idea who she added. I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with this.
Senior attorney. Yeah, let's ask for senior attorney back. I don't have any way to check phone numbers anyway, so.
Well, it's a lot of phone numbers she brought in, and I'm like, whoa.
I don't think
And
there are
then
that many
most of these
lawyers, so.
peop- Yeah, most of these people that are in there don't even lawyer anymore. You know? But yet they sit and they complain. And it's like, well, if you're not doing it anymore, then it's not your problem. Why are you complaining? Instead of complaining, maybe do something to help fix it, which would mean you'd probably take a few cases and see what's going on now. Because, 4 and 5 months ago, it was a bit different. And Tammy is crying because, oh, it's not fun. What?
Huh. I have 0 viewers in my stats.
She wants a murder case to be all giggles and laughter.
Yeah, she does every case like that, even the money laundering ones where it's like plate numbers.
And it's like, Tammy, there's a time and a place. When you're in a murder trial, yeah, you're going to have to reel it in because there are people that are upset because their friend is dead. And she gets mad because, well, prosecution's all serious. And then I'm told to reel it in. Well, yeah, it's a murder trial. But I've always had issues with Tammy. But I always brought her around because she was around, right? She was
Yeah.
around, she wanted to do things, and I enjoyed that part. But when she doesn't take advice from other people. She doesn't take what information that you give her and what advice you give her and implement it into what she's doing. Whereas if somebody says something to me about something, I'll listen to it and
Sup,
I'll see if
Andrew?
there's a
Hello.
way to implement it into
I don't know.
what
I have a 0
goal
there.
is and work with it that way. Even if if I don't like all of it, I can take bits and pieces of it. Tammy shuts down. And she's running that thing, which is just scary. She's running this. And the majority of the lawyers don't want her running it. The ones that are still actually working. Aaron, is it Aaron? No, Nikki. Nikki doesn't want to be anywhere around her.
Yeah, I don't think she's qualified for loan.
Yeah.
I need a refresh. Yeah, we were like at 30. And okay, yeah, I got 27.
What Percy said, yeah, that was kind of
But I went
But,
down to 0.
it was true. I mean, he was not
No, he's not.
dishonest.
He's not lying. But people think the way things work in the city is a democracy or something. It's not.
Yeah, we know it's not a democracy. There's people well above other people that are telling those people what they need to do, and that's what they have to do. So, and I don't know if Joy's even in this chat, and well, Joy probably isn't paying attention to it, so he probably didn't see everything that happened. But yeah, so Franklin wants to take over bar hearings.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He wants to take over how to. He wants to do what the judges are supposed to be doing, which they're not, sadly, because, there's no judges that
That's nice,
can do
Chris.
that because they don't come around. And it's not that there's a lack of judges that would like to do that. It's just that the judges that are currently in their positions, and this is the way I see it, the judges that are currently in their positions, I don't know what it is, but it's like they are afraid to give any kind of anything to the new ones coming in.
Yeah, but then you need to do more, unfortunately.
I've been doing.
No, not
doing
you.
everything.
Not you. The ones that want to retain all the things instead of delegating
Yeah,
and giving it to others.
Or they come in for a day and cause a lot of trouble and then leave. It's frustrating. And it's like, I'm sorry, but okay, Roland, he's been lawyering since, the city began. He's been part of the district attorney's office, never done anything out of pocket. Me, I've been lawyering since I came into the city. I've been in the DA's office for a large amount of time, and I was a district attorney. I never did anything out of
Hey,
pocket.
back to
What
30.
is the problem? Why are they not giving us that ability to take care of things? They know that we can do it.
I really want to say this is a server issue everywhere. I think people are just afraid that they lose their shine or something if they take a chance in somebody else. But, technically, you don't need to be a justice to do justice work, You can do that work
because you
with...
don't have that access. You don't realize how much they gatekeep judge and below.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
It's amazing. I had access to everything in this city as the district attorney. Everything. As a magistrate judge, the stuff that I had available to me on the MDW was more than halved.
Listen, mine is just a fancy tablet at this point.
Yeah.
It's there's just nothing.
I can't even pay out people from the bank.
Ah.
I can take their money. I can't pay anybody out. Another thing that I've seen is, the justices they come in and they do a couple of weeks, a few weeks, and then they take 30,000 out of the bank.
That's nice.
Oh, well, this is my bonus. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm working on massive amounts of subpoenas. I'm in the city answering questions. I'm in the city. I don't take a lot of bench trials. I do take some, but I have been clearing out the docket for the time that I can be in the city. But I'm always around. At some point, be it via phone or whatever, I'm just the way I was as the district attorney. I always respond. But I'm getting... I was told yesterday that I'm getting paid $312 an hour.
Sorry, how much?
312.
Odd number. Not enough. But yeah, odd number.
I was like, well, that's kind of pretty bad because I don't know. As a district attorney, you would think that when you cross over, it would be. I just don't understand the thought process of this whole system. To be quite honest, I understand they would need to have me as a magistrate just to see how I roll and if I do any kind of wild rulings or whatnot. But I really haven't. I think there was one that some people disagreed with, but it wasn't even it. Even the judges didn't do anything about it. Same. I don't know. Roland doesn't care. Um, as far as Kelly, I love Kelly, but I don't know.
It's a weird number. I mean, Kelly is great. She always rules in the criminal's favor. So,
Actually, she doesn't. But
oh, well, in my case, she did.
yeah.
So, I'm not complaining.
Actually, she's been pretty good about that. My thing is the other things that that people don't see, but I you've got 3 magistrate judges that or 4. I know what their thoughts are on Darling. You've got 4 magistrate judges that should have been moved up, and it's like Parker said, we should have been moved up already. And then the next group of judges should have been pulled in as magistrate judges.
Yeah, but if the ones at the top don't want to move or they make more room because it starts with the Supreme Justices, how many of them are actually around?
1.
Yeah, and then with the Justice, I mean, Fundors comes out once every 4 months.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah, so.
And she picks up anything that's going to stay on the docket. That's what she does.
And that's nice. That's what she did with. Anyways, yeah. So just have them either be part-time, so you have more room in those ranks, or they might need to step down and figure things out. It's nobody's stopping anyone from going inactive for a while, and if they want to come back, come back. It's not like you're gonna lose everything you know in 6 months or a year even.
Yeah, it's just wild because and this is a discussion I was trying to have with Tammy. I said people that are in the high positions are afraid to give other people rope to do things and move them up. It's like they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to lose some semblance of power or some ability that they don't want to lose.
It's like in PD.
And
It's
that's
wild.
how it feels. It's like very closed up, and no, we can't let them do that because, oh God forbid, they do something that isn't exactly the right way. Well, that's the whole process. That's the whole point. And I was like, people complain about, oh, you didn't rule like this person, or on this case, they ruled it this way. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not a carbon copy of that judge.
And the circumstances aren't the same as well. So
yeah, I have my own mind. I have my own ability to interpret the law as it is written. And that is what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be an AI that goes through and reads the docket to see exactly how someone else ruled and rule it that way, just because that person ruled it that way. But it almost feels like that's what they want, right?
Uh, yeah, it's hard because unfortunately the law isn't just black and white. So I don't know. For those that have been around longer than even the 2 years, this
Mhm.
jurisdiction, they know that things are a little bit different in the end. Um, but if we don't have the youngins coming up and them having a chance, it's
They're gonna
yeah, that
we're all gonna move on.
yeah, you're gonna say fuck this and you're out because even though I have been trying to figure out how to make money as a civilian, by the way, um, it's almost impossible to make the $312 an hour.
Yeah. Yep. And they say, well, work another job. No, that's the whole point. Why should I have to work 10 different jobs to try to make money? Why should I wake up and feel like I have to work the whole time I'm around? And it's work, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I saved up some money, bought a bike. It's horrible,
Yeah.
so that's great.
Which bike?
The Nightblade, it's a drift bike.
Nightblade?
I can just make donuts just from you know
Yeah,
accelerating
I think all the
right.
bikes are like that now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
no
I
fun.
have my Ruffian, I have Karoi, and then I have the dirt bike Enduro, which are all yeah, you can you can do donuts.
The Akuma is actually okay to drive. It does have some wheel spin, but overall, the crotch rockets seem to be a little bit better than the choppers.
Oh no, no, there's a chopper. It's really good. Poppy has one. Monroe. Can't remember what it's called, but I think some of the choppers are much better.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. I like to do a lot of investigations. I like to do a lot of just driving around and looking at things and going up into the hills. And none of my bikes are very good at it
Oh
anymore.
my God! Is that the ice cream truck coming by? What do I hear in the background?
Yeah, that's the ice cream truck. Every now and then they come out in Sandy.
Ah, probably selling crack or something.
Probably. It's a clown in the back, you know.
don't say that.
It's a serial
It's this kind of yeah, this kind of time of the year. No. If I see a clown in an ice cream truck, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker in the face.
That would be funny.
Well, the manslaughter charge, not quite sure, but
Yeah.
And if they give me murder because I got scared by a clown in an ice cream truck, then they're never gonna catch me.
Yeah, so I also reached out to Adeline. Adeline and I have good rapport. Um I've been answering questions for her. I've been telling her things that she's going to need because nobody's there to let her know what she doesn't have that she needs, right?
Mm.
Because they took things away that she should have. And so I was just going through and asking, do you have this? Do you have that? And yeah, so I was telling her, this is a person you need to talk to get that. And giving her that information because they're doing to her what they did to me.
Ah, that's nice. Well, one thing I can say is her balls aren't as big as yours. She caved to Yakel, so
Oh,
yeah. Remember the traffic court thingy that I asked you about? That one, the speeding ticket. Well, there's still no traffic court, but in that one, I did talk to her, and I was like, she could look at it. There's no evidence. There's no radar thingy, and she was like, "Yeah, talk to Yakel, and you know, you need to take this to traffic court." So, yeah, I do have another Yakel one, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if there's gonna be any traffic court for shift one. Welcome back.
I don't know. Is Darling the one doing them? Yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't
think that you just
really.
have to put it. You just had to submit it, and Darling will schedule it. Yeah.
No, I submitted both of them, and one was already out of statute limitation, and the other one will be soon.
It doesn't matter so long as you have it up on the docket.
I mean, it's not a. The traffic court request is different than putting it on the docket.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess because does it put points or something? It doesn't do anything to your record, right?
No, they're just infractions,
Yeah.
but you're not filing an appeal like the other charges.
Yeah.
Which also, I hate that I don't have a notification that it was received, or, you know, I'm not getting added to the request or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, and it's.
Well, I will say that in the
give me a
FOIA
second,
process-
give me a second, real quick.
Use no takedown.
Hello. What was it? Senior Deer
Corporal.
Purdy. Oh, is it corporal now?
I got promoted, but
okay.
yeah. Hello,
Probably-
James. I know you're
I'm-
busy. Are you busy?
Yes, I am busy. I do this.
Yeah,
as
I have a
courtesy
client
for
in the
you.
cells that wanted an attorney that wanted to talk to you about the state of the cells. I'm not sure if you wanted to talk about the charges.
Yeah, no,
so.
I'm in the middle
Okay.
of a conversation.
that's
I'm
fine.
Just picking up because I saw your number.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the
Thank
reason.
you.
Goodbye.
I figured I was gonna try anyway. Bye bye.
Corporal now. Wow. Yeah, the cops that aren't assholes, I do like to at least give them a quick I can't right
Yeah.
now.
But the issue with the FOIA thing is that and this is what I said. The issue with the FOIA thing is that the police respond as to why they can't share a report inside that document. The lawyer should not have access to that.
Oh,
That's
I mean,
a problem. Yeah.
I mean that's fine. Technically, they can just be like, we cannot share this. There doesn't need to be a reason. That
Right,
can be
but
given
for-
to the clerk or whatnot.
But yeah, they need to have a place to put it. They can't just. So that's where they put that information, right? It
Yeah,
has to
when-
be written and documented. But the problem is if then they add the lawyers as officers, they see everything that's put on that, and that shouldn't be something that happens. To be quite honest.
Yeah, but we
Because,
also need to know the
they've gotta
state of it.
explain why there's an investigation, what they're investigating, so that they can. And at that point, what's the point of not sharing it? Because now the lawyers know. That's the issue that I have with it.
Okay, I mean, I never really faced that issue. I faced the issue of the officer or deputy not sharing a report. That one is great.
Oh yeah, and you sue them.
Right. That's just an SOP thing at the end of the day, because the clerk is then sharing it. So, oh wait, it was Yakel again. What a surprise!
Oh well, so long as the court clerk is sharing it, then it's still working. They're sharing it within that 3 days.
No, it's
right?
well, one took 5 days, and then it's definitely not 72 hours. It's then like 82 hours, I want to say, when it gets shared.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one court clerk because of Franklin.
Because of Franklin?
Yeah, Franklin took every single court clerk we had and pulled them into the mayor's office.
Ah, smart.
Yeah. You know, the person that says how he wants the DOJ to succeed and you know, how it was so shit. Nobody wants to work there. Well, yeah, when you do stuff like that and you pull 40 people into your office that are lawyers, that are clerks, that are working within the DOJ, yeah, you're gonna ruin the DOJ.
Well, Mackenzie's doing great.
Yeah, she is. Unfortunately, she hasn't had anybody to teach her anything.
Well,
So
we
she's
have been
learning as
working
she
through
goes,
things.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I've been
was-
trying to help her. She's asked me a lot of questions, and if I don't know the answer, I just go and I ask in the in our email. But yeah, and so that's where this issue came up with about how
It's-
to share those FOIA reports and if you should
oh
be
god,
sharing
what's the
them with a
restaurant
lawyer.
called?
And I was like, well, maybe
It's
after
Bean
the
Machine
fact,
Family.
but they shouldn't have access to the initial. Once the FOIA is put in, it should there should be a different place, a separate place where the officers can deny, right? Can say why there's a denial.
I mean,
And then the court clerk should be able to say, you know, this is denied at this time. You know,
just
so
use
that
the
blah, blah,
notes in
blah.
the report. Can't the clerk see those?
They can see those, but then okay, we have one court clerk that's doing all of these, and there's a lot.
I
It's not
understand.
just- yeah.
But let's say it's a well-oiled machine where we have unlimited clerks. Technically, there could be in the FOIA request be like request denied. That's all that's in there. No, I mean, you know, it's either yes or no. And then in the notes of said report that was FOIA is the reason why it's denied at this time. And then the lawyer won't know.
Yeah. The other, yeah, the, I don't know. There's, it just. I think I think that right now that's just going to be too much work for McKinsey, right? Yeah. Once we get more court clerks that actually are coming around doing things and helping, and then someone that can actually train the court clerks as to what they need to do, because Parker left and nobody here knows how to do any of the court clerk stuff that's around. None of the judges that are around know what to do. And then we've got to ask in our chat or in our email, and it takes 2 or 3 days for them to hold on, I'm getting a multiple phone calls. Something's going on.
Probably Arna calling you.
Hello. Yeah. No, I haven't done anything to anybody's charges yesterday. Not yesterday. And I didn't remove. I won't touch. I had an officer do what was asked. There were no fines. I already looked at it. There weren't any. He was never fined for that. Yeah. Yeah, the incident report, looked up the incident report, and no fines. And there was no fines listed on the actual incident report either. Yeah. All right, bye-bye. But yeah, it's a shame because nobody knows what to do with the court clerks. The answers that we put in when we ask questions, they don't come for a couple of days. And I understand, you know, people saying, you know, I'm tired of it, but then you know what? Pull it together for an extra month and train those people that are coming around to be able to do it.
That's too easy. How dare you be logical about things?
Yeah. I was in I don't know what happened. It was a court case, I guess. And then after the court case, I guess the to
Sup,
him some
Kev?
criticism.
Thank you for the
what he
follow.
was
Hello,
doing,
hello.
how he was doing. And so I was in there, I was listening. And so after he was done, I said, "Could you give me some input?" It was silence for like 4 minutes. And he says, um, "There's really not a lot I can think of. You're CID brained." I'm like, "What?" And he says, "I really don't know though, because I don't know what you've been doing." And I'm thinking, okay, I've taken, and I went and the other day I counted how many cases I've taken. I've worked on over probably around 40 different cases, expungements, weddings, weapons, bench trials, civil docket, criminal docket in the last few months. I've That's not including subpoenas I've worked on. Um, but he doesn't know what I'm doing.
This is 1-to-1. I feel like she's running the PPSD and nobody's helping.
So I would imagine if he's not getting complaints and he's not,
no.
then apparently I'm not doing anything wrong. Because Lord knows if Sati does something wrong, it will be heard about.
Yeah, there is, it just feels like people aren't enough appreciated for the work that they're putting in. And they're quick to complain if nobody does it, but they're not recognizing hard work. And compare this to a video game where you get an achievement. When you have your 100
Yeah.
court cases done, at this point you probably should get a little plaque or something. And
Yeah.
it starts with not getting 312, it should get 350, and then
Yeah.
different rank, and then it's 400, and so on.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, nice, Chris. Double nice. 69.
But I don't know what to do. Um, the I'm the kind of person, it's like if you're not around, that you're not around for a reason, right? So I don't want to keep bothering somebody or keep messaging them, right? But when you never come around and the only discussion you have is via a text or an email, it's very impersonal.
Yeah, there should be a regular communication between your higher ups, even if it's just 5-10 minutes checking in. How you doing? Where the struggles at? And but yeah, it's like there is a classic symptom in the city where if somebody achieves a certain rank or position, they go on a vacation for a while. And sometimes it feels like people just check out, keep their rank or position instead of saying, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I need, this to be a 50% job. I need more time to play golf or whatever. And there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that. But then people know, and you need to pull people up to pick up those 50%.
Right. Yeah, it's from what I understand, I guess PD is removing ranks, and I said that's going to be another problem because people are going to sit at one rank for forever and not feel like they're progressing and leave.
The latest that I've heard said removed ranks are back to being on the table. Because Arnett, that is now a corporal, they removed corporal a few months ago. So
Yeah, it's wild. And they remove ranks and then they readjust ranks. They were talking about removing lieutenants. I'm like, why is their fix for things removing things?
Well, how about they remove captains? I
Yeah,
had
there you go.
fucking Captain Joe saying that a guy that has no possession on him is getting a possession charge. And the
Yeah.
poor Astrid and who was the other deputy? They had to suffer through me being logical and them agreeing, but the captain said so. And then it took a month to be removed through an appeal, which was granted on the docket by the DA's office.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, it's just wild. And then if the DA's office though had gone in prior to it going on the docket and said, "Yeah, no, this isn't possession," it would have been an issue. And that's not how it should work. And I know this because I had 7 months of it. The district attorney's office is there to prevent that stuff from happening.
Ha! DA's office, please. Please. Were they the, oh god, Delaney? Was it Delaney? There was somebody before the current one that is doing stuff. Can I find their name in my messages? The one that was around before Adeline was around that seemed to do stuff.
I think it was Delaney, yeah.
Yeah, did they just up and leave or? Because I was able to talk to them at least.
Yeah, Delaney is an interesting character. she comes around a lot in the when it's warm, when it's really warm, and then she disappears when it starts to get cold.
Hmm.
So she's usually only around for about 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months, and she's not around a lot, right? I had her in the office as a
Hibernation.
prosecutor.
Oh, my weed. My weed is ready.
And, it's kind of funny because then, when I left the position, and they brought Humphrey on, he hired all the people that I removed from the district attorney's office because they were never around. There's no reason for them to have access to those files if they're never around, is the way I look at it. So when they want to come back, I have no problem bringing them back. And I always sent a message to them and said, hey, I'm removing you. When you come back, just let me know. We'll bring you back in the office. But Humphrey went and he hired every single one of those people back.
Yeah, now he's not around. He gave himself the
Yeah.
$500 an hour and didn't show up anymore.
Yeah, you should. District attorney's office gets paid a lot of money. All of them.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like, wow. I mean, there's no sense of, okay, so as a district attorney, coming to be a judge, I can understand there being a small lowerage of what I can do. But the way I see it is I've already am a trusted person for 7 months. I was a trusted person with everything. Why should I have to start completely over to regain trust again with the same people because now I'm a quote unquote magistrate judge? Same with Roland,
You seem to be a horrible DA, so there you go.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't really live even. I mean, 312 is more than I get an hour. But we can't really live off that kind of
But
money.
you also make money when you take killing cases. You have the ability to do that. I don't.
Yeah, I know, but even
Yeah.
then, technically, let's be real. Appealing a charge of reckless driving that is whatever, $300 or so, $400. Uh, I now charge my client $5,000 if it goes to
Yep.
court. So yeah, it's great. I mean, good for me. But it doesn't really make sense to go to court to pay $5,000 to then have a chance that the appeal isn't given.
Right.
Still have to charge and still have to fine. So
Yeah, I personally, I think that the fines for the charges are just too low for lawyers to make any money. Honestly, you know,
why can't we be making 600, $700 an hour and judges
because
$1,000?
yeah, but that's because they don't want to do that.
Yeah, but I can go and rob an ATM and have $2,500 in my pockets,
Yeah,
which I don't do. I might do stupid stuff, but I don't do that.
uh-huh.
I have
Yeah.
some moral.
Uh-huh.
But my clients do, and they pay me with said money, which, great. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just they need even if it's not fresh blood, they need fresh minds, right? And people that are come in and aren't afraid to make a change. But everybody's so worried about everybody else. When I came to the bench, I had more officers coming to me telling me that they actually liked me as the district attorney.
Yeah, because they, you talk to everybody.
Yeah. And they were like, we honestly wish you were still the district attorney. And I said, well, there's those people that didn't, and those were the loud ones. I said, had you said something and maybe said what you were thinking, maybe things would be different. But the way I saw it and the way it was coming at me is that no one in PD wanted me there.
Well, it is what it is. Let's hope you get promoted to judge soon.
Well, and what Parker said? You don't get to do anything more than a magistrate anyway as a judge.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do we have as justice then? Dupree, Percy, and Van Dorst?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Percy, Dupre, and Van Dorst. Yeah.
That's okay. So from 3 judges, it's at 30% job. Okay, it's good. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild that they're not seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah. They don't give. I don't even have access to command subpoenas. Yeah.
That's strong.
I was like, that is wild. We did, and then it was taken away from us. I mean, I have a feeling I know why. But maybe then you get rid of the problem instead of removing things from people so that they can do their job.
Yeah, there's a lot of things fucked up with trusting people that they're able to do their job. But then why are they on the bench
In
in
the
the first
position anyway.
place. It's yeah. It's I didn't. I don't know. If I had a position in a command-like structure, I would try to pull up as many people as possible. But you know,
Yeah, I mean, and that's it's kind of the way people, you know, on the mainland hire. You hire 20 people expecting that you're going to have 3 or 4 really good ones that stick around. That's how it's done. But you give those people a chance to fail, right? You give them a chance to fail or to flourish. And the issue here is that there's no chance to flourish because you're not given the tools to flourish.
Saudi, it's time. We need to go rob a bank. I think it's the only right decision that we can make.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna get you a key to the other house. Just don't get caught with it.
Okay, the
I know you like to
jaywalking.
drive. Yeah.
That jaywalking was unfortunate.
Yeah.
I still believe I'm innocent on that one. Yeah, I don't know. There's still only this sinking.
I think this is the right.
You might need to go grocery shopping. The only thing I found in your fridge were sauces and old ketchup. Okay, so this is for
This is for
the other
over-
house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
We could walk over there.
yes, so you need to show me the computer and stuff. That is
Okay.
the important. Huh?
This is Veronica Wilson's house.
Okay. I do I know Veronica?
She's head of CID. You might know her.
Ah, no, yeah,
You
probably
probably
then.
come across her in cases, maybe. I'll make sure that the key works in this store because I did change locks. I don't know if those are the old keys or.
No, works.
All right, good. All right. All right. So in this office and in the other office, if you come to the computer, um, you can enter the. But you don't want to enter this VR, right? You want to enter the VR on the.
The
docket,
CS,
or-
yeah, the CSI
yeah, the
stuff,
CSI,
yeah.
right. But this is where you can do all of that right here.
Ah, okay, perfect.
And then in the other office, all of these computers here have MDWs on them.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
all
I
have
got
the ability to do that, right? And both of these desks have the ability to use the VR and the yeah, everything on the MDW.
evidence distribution. Interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, that's great. That's
All right. And if you have lawyers you want to train on all that stuff, you can use this too. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, we need to. That's what I said to Tammy. I said, you complain about there not being any lawyers, but no one's advertising to maybe, help these lawyers, move along.
I am too grumpy to do so. I'll be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
And I might have trained 1 or 2 lawyers in my time, so
Right.
it's Yeah. Might not be it anymore.
But, that's what's needed. And I was like, she says, "Well, I put my name in the directory." I said, "That's not advertising. That's lazy." And she's like, "Well, what do you expect me to do?" Well, maybe put in a twins to post here and there. Maybe make sure that, if you're working at your other jobs, you can talk about it and get people interested, find out who's interested, direct them in the right directions. But there's nobody in the city that does that. People move here and they don't know what to do. They
Chad,
can't
wake
afford
up.
half of anything. Um, Most people don't want to move to a city and just start working in a up and atom. I wouldn't do that. They're looking for a real job, something that
Okay.
they can do.
Okay, my government profile is exactly that.
What?
Look at 1159 government profile part.
He flipped burgers and now has a bar license.
Didn't have enough money. Had to make money first.
Prescott? You only got your bar license here a year ago? No, you had your bar before that.
It's well, I did stuff beforehand.
Oh.
I didn't get my bar because people knew, and I didn't want to get the bar license, and then.
But you were working for RDM before that.
Yeah. I was actually teaching people then, including I think you. So yeah, it's not that important anyways. Just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep stirring in that group chat. It's gonna be great. And
be interesting.
it's I feel some have the right passion but not the qualification to do what they think they can do. But yeah, and Franklin, he's, I don't know.
He's just a power. He just wants, He thinks that he can just executive decision everything, and that's what he's been trying to do. Yeah.
Not gonna make friends. That's for sure.
Yeah, none of the justices right now. Yeah. Yeah, he's made full on blown out enemies of
Well, that's fun. Do I want to call that person back that has been calling me multiple times? I do not want to. So I'm just gonna choose to ignore this.
Was it who's calling you? Because I had
Thomas Steve keeps calling me, but I'm not sure if it's for liveries or not.
I know. Oh, really? Because he was with Kelly, because he had contacted me a week ago or so, and I guess there were charges that should have been removed off of his profile. And so I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, he wasn't fined anything, but he was charged, and it was never taken off of his profile because he was found not guilty. So I went in and I asked one of the cops to go ahead and remove the charges, look to make sure there weren't any fines. There were no fines for it. So he's calling Kelly, telling her that none of it was reversed. And I'm like, no, he wasn't fined.
Yeah, I'm on a cool down period anyways. I have a guy that wants to take over Kaiju because Alex is not around anymore. That's about it, I think, that I have up. Plus the traffic court stuff.
Kaiju, which is that the rap place? What? Wait.
No, that's the mechanic shop in Grapeseed. Kaiju Customs.
Oh, and Alex isn't around anymore?
Yeah, Alex still on.
Yeah.
And
Huh.
well, I don't know
Doesn't
when they
mean
were
that
around
people
last
can't
time.
open it.
Yeah, but apparently there's nobody around in Manager Plus, so it's an employee, a cop, a Grapeseed cop actually, and it's employed
Mhm.
there. That is holding the shop open, and I was like, well, if you can show that you're the one running it, and you don't have the possibility to hire new people, and blah blah blah, and you try to reach out to the owner, and they're not answering you and stuff like that, then you can present that to the business council and go from there.
Or they'll
So,
just shut it down.
I mean, yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah. They're planning on shutting down a lot of businesses.
Oh, they can shut down my business. It's fine.
I
Then
think it's mostly all of the 100,000 food places that you know.
yeah, yeah. Uh, well, we'll see. Oh yeah, I do tell up Sherry, and she is taking over a food place or something. So, oh, that's also a thing. Oh,
Yeah.
my plan is every business that I help, I'm gonna ask them for a discount card so I can collect
Yeah.
them all. It's gonna be great. So I have discount card for every business in the state.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Even if it's just $1. Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
just
get
want
out
the
of your
discount.
hair. I have another number calling me that I cannot look up what is because I can't do that anymore. So I guess I call them back. I appreciate you. Thanks for the key, and keep me in the loop when you're getting promoted. Hopefully
Yeah.
soon. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. PM. Yeah.
Have a good one. Oh, that
All
phone
right.
is
Take it
ringing.
easy.
Why did I hear that phone ringing up here? That was weird. What do you mean, no key? Maybe they're stalking you. Maybe it's a clown. In an ice cream truck, yes. Yeah, it feels like all the government jobs are the same. Do I dare say it's nepotism? And is there a proper word for people having fears of relinquishing their rank and position? I'm sure there's a word for it. It's like there's nobody stopping from having 5 justices. There's a word for everything, but don't ask me. Well, I'm asking you. Answer me. That's something the Germans do. Okay, it is Kielzgwe. I think that's somebody throwing up. Hello.
Hi, you're talking with Sonny. I have a Dominator FX and I wanted to know if you guys do deliveries on it.
There might be manufacturer ones that we can do
Uh-huh.
right now, but that is something Jasper needs to do. And for the custom ones, that is a process of, you giving us
Yeah.
information and so on. I can give you Jasper's number and you can contact him directly, send him a message.
Okay, for the manufactured ones.
Yes, you might be able to find those on the internet, but most Dominators do have like the classic two stripes in the middle.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there should be.
Well, okay. Can you give me Jasper's number?
Sure, I'll send you the number as soon as we're done with the conversation.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Take care.
You have a good one. Goodbye. So these would have been 3 liveries, $5,000 each that I could have done today. Hello, this is the phone, Andy. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Debo again. Do you want me to call you back another time?
No. You finally made it into a slot where I can pick up the phone. What's up?
I saw you're an attorney as well. I'm just wondering how free your schedule is.
None right now. I'm on a cooldown phase where I'm not picking up any new cases.
Okay. How would you feel about $150,000 for picking up a case?
I mean, that's an awful nice number, but that sounds like unreasonably a lot, doesn't it?
Well, it obviously depends on if we'd won, but that's what I'd be willing to pay.
Well, that's So, how much do I get if we don't win? Is the question here.
It's no fee, no win, no fee basis, no.
Well, then that is unfortunate. I will definitely not be able to be persuaded by money then.
Okay. All right then. Well, no worries. Thought I'd try.
It was worth a try. You have a good one.
Bye.
Goodbye. I mean, if you want to pay me $150,000 up front, I'll take that. Is it clean money? It is nowadays because he wasn't on the server for months and months. So it's definitely clean now. The higher he's willing to pay money for the case, if we succeed, the lower is the chance that we actually succeed. Bon appétit. Shit, the cops are rolling in. Multiple cops are rolling in. Okay, it seems you're getting an average of like 7. Fell off the bike and die. Yeah, and then it's a cop that comes by, not EMS. Why do you want me to go to prison so bad?
Buenas. Nos vemos.
URP? Prison RP? When there's no DOC around? There's somebody working in Hayes. Okay, I need to stop doing that on a bike, I feel like. Miley's? What is Miley's? Lose the bar and go full crim. I wouldn't even have anybody to go boosting with. Then maybe find someone. Are you gonna make a character so we can go and do crime together? Nah. Well, just be a Dietrich. Just make a Dietrich character. You know, you could just word for word translate every German saying that comes to mind. Oh, I need to see if I can find it. But, yesterday, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Too many messages. Can't be that old. There we go. Browser. full screen. So, this is a shorts about shots fired. You're not gonna see anything bad, but listen to what the guy says that gets tackled. So they start fleeing. What the fuck did I do, bro? I was waiting for the. It's that many cops for this? If that is not pure, you know, now you get to enjoy gtarp even more when criminals are gonna be like, I didn't do anything. I was a hostage. We need to wait 3 hours. Did I get a seat back from Megan Joins? Interesting. What? 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 Kind of rude. Get out, it's way too quick. How would they know already? I don't think NPCs even spawn. I think Salty's gonna find this funny. Still picking up. Oh, she is.
Hello?
Hello, Deep just called me, Thomas Deep, and he was like, "Oh, I saw you're also attorney. You're taking cases," and I was like, "No, I'm stopping taking any cases right now." It's like, "What would you say to 150,000?" And but it's only if I win. He wouldn't pay me anything if I would lose, which I figured you would find that funny.
Is it winnable?
I don't even know what it is. I don't care. If somebody offers you 150 grand to win and nothing to lose, means it's not winnable.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's true.
So, but apparently he has a lot of money. Then, good for him.
Yeah, it sounds like it, huh? Or
well,
he's just blowing smoke up your, you know what? And
checking my integrity because I said no in the first instance.
you should have said no. Pay me half up front, and then Yeah.
Well, I probably would have needed more. Probably would have needed everything up front.
Well, 75K up front.
No, just give
you
me
know,
150. Fuck this. And then pay somebody to. Anyways, what? I didn't say that out loud. the blocks do it for 50. So that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just wanted to have a giggle with you. That's all. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
I'm a really bad drug dealer, eh? Come eat your beefy Bill's burger from the bar. We have house mustard and ketchup and. Did you start cornering? I did. See, no longer selling. You're now selling the good stuff. Yes, I was sure. You made me stop. Beefy burgers right from the bar. Get your pickled onions and pickled pickle for free. Wow. Now enjoy our breakfast burger with even more beefy beef. 100% cow beef. Because we ran out of leather shoes and mattresses. And we figured out that beef is actually cheap to buy. No? Nobody? Yeah, it was a good try, wasn't it? Beefy Bill's Burger. 100% mad cow disease free. No? No? But there's a new PD toe. Oh my god. Ooh, there's no way I'm gonna make this. How many toe are there? Yeah, I'm not making that. 1,800 bucks. So did they shoot cops? I guess they shot cops. How else would they get so many strikes? Okay, is it 8 now? No, it's not even 6. Okay, just put it in the corner. Did they try to do the jump onto the freeway in a Dorado? And blew up? It does look like it. Buying and selling Ruby. Mobile vehicle repair, Stebo. Name withheld. What? Well, I probably should be duty off when we're selling. It's still here. Guess it's gone. Dude, this is so much money. Hydrate, I got the Rivella. I bought 12 bottles of the Rivella. Yes, all today. All, what is this? 18 liters of Rivella in one day. Locals, wake up. You're telling me all these tow guys $90K for a fully upgraded ZR 380. It's like cars only go for MSRP. It doesn't matter if they're upgraded or not. Just because they get nerfed into oblivion. There we go. These cars are not there anymore. I need to find new snacks that are really good and that I'm usually not buying. Yeah, lurker check. It's wild how quiet it is. Not good. I bought Maltesers, and I'm not convinced. Just not convinced. Yes, I never say no to. There's one thing that you guys have. There's the. Ooh. Okay. Oh God, there's one of the Kinder fine powder. What the fuck? I am debating if I should do a Swiss chocolate giveaway for Christmas. And I might have to limit it to Europe will be fine, I guess. United States and Canada will be fine as well. But well, maybe Australia will be fine as well. Asia might be an issue. People might be more interested in Swiss chocolate than Timberborn on Steam, you know? What was that? You sure? Oh. That what? Milka chocolate is not chocolate. When you make a giveaway, they have to give. I mean, yes. That's the unfortunate part regarding a giveaway. Well, maybe I just do it then for. What the fuck? Yeah, Lind chocolate, definitely wrong way, but don't worry about it. Yeah, that's part of the giveaway. Well, sorry if you wanna. We gotta see a local. Gonna see a new PD tow. What is that livery? Has it been 8? 7:30. I mean, I would need to give an address as well. I would just use my office. But, you know. Oh, perfect cover. We're just two teenagers on their phone. Yeah. Playing Snake. Yeah. Because that's totally what we do. Any 5 candles and a candle crate for... I don't even know what that means. Ma'am, have you heard of what is it? Billy Beefy Bill's Burger Bar? We have pickled onions. No? Okay. I want when Hasroot is finally putting kick streams on their website as well. I need to talk to Endu how far he is with the lo-fi thingy. What they have for no pixel. Clothing to hang out in. Misty. Oh my god, there's another person selling weed. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's... Ma'am, that's jaywalking. Huh. That's... Huh. Huh. Hmm. Welcome to Miss T. Here, have a flyer. Yeah, flyer. I love that she crossed the road like a maniac. Oh, that's that bullshit. FIB meh. I hope I can get like a 10 cell. Well, that was a loud fucking door. Also, yeah, technically, I think this is the best way to make money for me right now. It's stupid, unfortunately. I can't really compete with the tow because I would need to be in a tow truck. I can't do liveries. Not sure if I will be able to sell anything relating real estate. But that is also a thing where it might come up once every blue moon, you know? Of course, I can take Debo's case for 150 grand, you know? But we need to make money somehow. We pray on our knees. Okay. I feel Nora. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. It's just you need to go in. Here, that's the key that it works for this. Clearly.
I was inspired by my trip to France.
What? You're going the wrong direction, ma'am. You did you just call the comps? Two joints. This is where Cammy wanted her diner. Casey's Diner. Yeah, not really. PSP is down the road, but that's about it. What's in the area? Remember No Pixel when Vinny's restaurant was here? And they moved it to Little Seoul. Yeah, because it wasn't in a good spot. In the end, Uwe was on top anyways. Dude, a speed trap here seems to be... Oh, I have committed a sin. I kept playing Timberborn. Yeah. We might gonna start the other race. Imagine, Chad, we had our jackets in Blacklist. Wouldn't that be nice? 6 new toes. How long is the waiting time for the jackets? There's no there is no time. Another one. Why do I feel like there's nobody? Yeah, you mentioned Hazard and Kick. Have you reached out to the team? When I joined their Discord, they had a conversation up, and it seems they don't know how to get that done with the Kick API. Yeah, I don't expect you to know. Also, 61 bucks for 62 bucks for 2. That's not great. Where are all the NPCs? Do I need to go up in the Vinewood for people to be walking around? I mean, that's the fucking... It's red line. I can't really do that here. Sorry I killed everyone. I'm in a mood today. The pier. Now this is where the clown's gonna show up. Blah 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 blah. That's nice. What is that local doing? They couldn't brake in time, so they went over the waypoint, and that's why they were driving through the intersection. When the cars are... Damn, that car's quiet. Guys, don't worry. I'm not arguing with you. It's, you know, I'm just pretending. I'm an actor. Yes. I am a actor. Also, you totally look like somebody that would buy, you know, something off of me. How about that? So, do you come here often? Because I just want to sell weed. Just, you know, a couple of joints. How about that? No? Now imagine this guy that stands alone is an FIB agent. That would be five head. Waiting all day for somebody to stop here. Yeah, this is it was pretty quick with Squiddy, you know. It might just not be a good spot. You can't even park here. I'm one of you. You good man. There's nothing there. I need to be startled. It's just in your mind, or it's a tumor. Who knows? See, now they're walking on the other side of the road where I'm not. Like before.
You know, I don't mind being labeled a crackhead. Hey, young buck, you got some money?
Sorry, what's with the money?
I'm a revolutionary from the kingdom above heaven. You're telling me.
Yeah, and you're telling me.
Children of the next level going away in a motherfucking spaceship. That's the truth.
Spaceship? Like a real one?
Some days, the man ain't just looking at you, man. You're telling me. Pay a toll, alien.
Right, alien.
No, I ain't the wrong one, but none of this shit is right. That's the truth.
Yeah, this is horrible right now.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. There is a customer, come on. No, it's not.
I just want some fluid, man. Some beer.
Some beer. Okay, well then go and grab beer. Nobody's stopping you. Oh, it's the one in the yellow. The pathing is all fucked up. It's just... Dude, it's just a car. No. Is it? Are we going for lunch, guys? Is it lunchtime? Where the fuck is everyone going? Fuck. Yes, yes, Chris. That's probably it. No! Now you're coming? This is... No. Now the question is... Oh, that was Ophelia. Oh, thank God. I can actually... 9. There we go. Because I'm not getting any rubies anymore. I hate that the NPC spawns on the other side of the road. And it's super obvious that that's your NPC that buys the weed. No, I didn't get the memo. I went for lunch without me. Good times when somebody did speed trapping over there. We sold 9 for 200. What? 261 for 9? Did they? I think they lowered. Or is it because I got sticks that I don't want? I didn't get any ruby. I got those 2 new sticks. I'm just gonna see if I can use them. That's just a double row. Discover recipe. 2 trusted, 0 untrusted. What? That just means I already have to... Dude, don't pull out the car yet. Yeah, so if you're making 30 instead of 40 per joint, which I want to say they changed the price. I sold 5, 2, and 9, so 16. 16 joints. If only I knew how much money I had in the beginning. Good job, Roger. Um, I'm not sure if I can't hear half of the engine sounds right now. Yeah, so this might also not be worth. Which means you need to take stupid cases just to survive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But what I know is new cases are fine every once in a while. Yeah, but you need a lot for this to work. I mean, it's nothing new here. I love this. Oh, is that the weapons trafficking one? No. I intended murder, felony possession, criminal possession, action discharge. What? On the who does this? And then we have more. On the morning of blah blah blah. Particularly first Jimmy Ravello will be found with 132 joints. The firearm used to shoot officers, his vehicle, 120 dry butts, initial firearm which came back to an instant action discharge, the up and at him. It's felony possession that much? We attended this route. Felony 6.5. Okay, yeah, then the murder thingy, attempted murder. That's more than the other one gets for weapons trafficking, by the way. And that was a lot. Seven days ago. I mean, this was posted. Darling jumped onto this. I don't get this. Good night. Yeah, I think I'm done with streaming anyways. I think I'm gonna go and watch a movie or something. Is that fucking Jackson down there? Okay, then I wait. Yes, you can. It's only gonna be a minute or so. Yeah. I'm gonna send you guys over to Rocks. I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you very much for the follows today. Hoi Andu. Can I do this? Does this actually work? I'm testing. Well, good night, everyone. Ciao. Love your faces. See you tomorrow. I'm not sure if that worked. God fucking damn it. Does that work? It does. Goodbye.
I think so.
I felt like
Yeah,
the
I'll
other
do that.
marshals. Yeah, I felt like. Yeah, I felt like the other marshals.